Hey guys, Iceman here, and this is my little sorceress. She's level 64, her name is Ice Cold. Don't talk shit. But anyway, she's a hardcore character, alright? And I'm in Nightmare still. I did most of the quests. I did Anya. I just need to kill Val. I got Izzy, the freaking Radament, the Den of Evil, and so forth. Check it out, I'm wearing Mage Fist, Spirit Sword, Viper Magi, a shitty one, good old Shaco, yeah, 3 cold skills, a spirit, some shit boots, and other shit, man. But nonetheless, it's been a freaking blast with this character. There's my stat points, and here's the skills, alright? I'm starting to go HYDRA, man. I'm starting to pump some into HYDRA. Now I have a ways to go. So it's pretty damn low right now. The damage isn't very impressive. But it actually shoots pretty fast. I'll show you in just a second. Then I just have one in some of these lightnings for static and teleport. And we're going Frozen freaking Orb. Alright, and summon to this energy. Frozen Orb is awesome, man. It hits him so many times. And it just hits all the shit on the screen. It's epic. I pumped Summon to Fireball just because it was such a bitch, man. Leveling up to get to 30. It was such a pain in the ass. I really don't like doing the tomb runs. But look at this. The HYDRA is pretty cool. And you can cast as many as you can within the duration in which it lasts, I believe. So you check this out. Yeah, see that? And look at how fast they shoot. So it really just burns the shit out of them. So I think these will be viable in hell, especially when I start pumping some points into it. For example, in the Chaos Sanctuary, what's a real bitch in there? Cold Sork wastes most of the shit in there, except for... Damn, this shit is really lagging. Why is it lagging so much? And nonetheless, except for the... what are they? The cold immune fricking mages, man. The Oblivion Knights. So in this case, I'm going to be casting my HYDRA on the Oblivion Knights. And hopefully they'll beat the shit out of them. Now, oh, this guy's fire enchanted. See, and it varies a hell of a lot, man, how much damage you can do to these different types of monsters, because they have higher resistances to certain elements, depending. You know what I mean? Like, in the Chaos Sanctuary, the fricking... ghosts, the wraith thingies, cold just freaking wastes them, man. These guys right here. Look at that. And in hell mode even, I recall them going down very fast with even pretty low cold damage considering for a sorceress. So I'm hoping that the Oblivion Knights are less fire resistant, because the problem is in hell mode they are immune to cold. So that's your primary issue with a Cold Sork, even Blizzard Sork as well. I'm sure a lot of you guys ran into the situation where you go to the Chaos Sanctuary with a nice GG Blizzard Sork, but those frickin' Oblivion Knights are cold immune, and it's such a frickin' pain in the ass destroying them. So oftentimes I would resort to letting my mercs stab the shit out of them individually, but that's such a pain. To try to teleport onto them and have your merc beat them one by one, because sometimes you just get hordes of them, man. And this is hardcore, as I think I've mentioned, so you gotta be on your toes, man. And I recall with my Fireball Frozen Orb Sork, casting the Fireball was just a pain in the ass, because you stay in one spot, you know? And it really didn't seem to be very effective. And another thing was, often you'd get all these monsters in the way of it when you try to hit the Oblivion Knights, and you just couldn't because they're all in the way. So that's why I'm thinking the HYDRA will be a good way to go. And yeah, they waste them pretty fast in Nightmare, so I don't think they have that high of a fire resistance, these Knights. But I suppose we'll probably see. But yeah, man, these Sorks are great, man, for hardcore. And they're great for rushing people and stuff and just zooming through the game. Doing some boss runs and stuff like that. Like right now, I'm just wasting the Chaos Sanctuary. No problem in Nightmare. But I don't think I'm going to go to hell until like 75. Yeah, Iceman usually waits until about 70 to 75 to go to hell. So... But I've been taking it easy, man. I've been just enjoying myself. And yeah, when you're in hardcore and you're this frickin' sorceress build, man, it's pretty easy to do weird things, you know? You can collect little collectibles if you want. So keep that in mind as well, if that's your thing. But nonetheless, man, this sorceress is a good time, and I will be making more videos on her. Hopefully she survives to where you guys will see another video of her. And other than that, I might be live streaming more with her as well. But man, live streaming with hardcore is just pretty intense. I was doing it last week some, and it went all right. But the problem is it's just kind of one more thing to focus on, you know what I mean, when you're recording. So I feel like it's just a little bit more likely to die when recording. But check this out, how fast she goes here. Maybe I'll just kill Satan just for the hell of it. And the freaking cold mastery is another thing. Actually, I maxed that out. So it just pierces the shit out of their cold resistances, man. Let's see what it is right now. And I don't have a torch. I don't really have optimal gear. Yeah, my max of skills are only level 30. 165% piercing their cold res. So, and for player versus player as well, you know, you're going to have some freaking stacked up cold res if you want to stand a chance against this frozen orb, man. But of course the downside is the cold sorks are generally pretty vulnerable. Or all sorks are for that matter. So that's their downfall. But yeah, if you want to try to murder somebody, frozen orb man just will chop the shit out of them. And you'll most likely have your way if you want to go that route. If you're not challenging someone like too high or anything. Or because like I said, the cold res, you gotta stack the shit out of it. And even with that, we're going minus 165%. So you're most likely taking them into the negatives, whoever the hell you're going against. But the monsters as well. The monsters as well. Anything that's not cold immune, you just waste them, man. And I've tried the blizzard route as well. And the blizzard's really high damage, but the problem is you miss all the time with it. And you can't have it on your left click like you can frozen orb. So I like doing this, you know, just teleporting, casting it, and you don't gotta hotkey shit. You don't gotta continually switch between one skill and the other as you do with the blizzard, because you just can have this right here on your left click. So that's kind of enjoyable as well. But let me know your thoughts on this sorceress and what you guys think of this build so far. Yeah, I'm looking forward to experimenting more with HYDRA. So let me know your thoughts on the matter, man. And like the video if you will. Subscribe to the page. I'm getting up there in subs. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So do what you can, man, to help Iceman get to 1,000 subs ASAP. Because I would like to get there fast. And thank you to my patrons. I appreciate your support. And if you want to become a patron, click the link in the description below. I am the Iceman. Peace be with you.